Welcome, welcome, welcome. I apologize for the little audio issues I'm having. I'll get that worked out sooner or later. Excuse me. My name is BHD. I have had this channel up for a long time and never really knew what to do with it. There's a lot of vlogs, as you can see in the vlog playlist, and then we kind of cut that out for a while. But I do a lot of things, and I've been investing for the last 2.5 years. And I see a lot of people talking about stocks and crypto and all kinds of stuff. I'm by no means a financial advisor or an expert per se, um, but I figure I'll throw my hat in the ring and let you guys in on what I do and how I do things and kind of go over some stuff and try to do this stuff once a week. And I figured with all of the craziness going on right now, I get asked a lot by people that I know, hey man, is now a good time to get in, or should I wait, or what should I do? So I figured I'd start a little financial series. So without further ado, we are approaching market close. So let's go ahead and get this crap underway. So let's take a look over here, and as you can see, we're on Robinhood. Now, I'm not doing what a lot of these YouTubers do, where I've got like a shell fake account. This is my real money, and as you can see, it's not all pretty. But this is my real money and my real investment account. Well, one of them. I don't have a lot going. I started with stupid chair. I started with $350, and 250 of it was in this account. Let me go back here, kind of show y'all just over the lifetime of my account. Uh, Here's kind of back towards the beginning, and I've put more money in over time. Um, so this isn't exactly accurate, but this basically is saying, okay, total of deposits would have been like right here. And now I have hit some pretty decent peaks. Um, but now here we're at. So let's go to today. Uh, I also have the old Weeble here. Dogecoin has been rocking and rolling. I luckily got into Dogecoin way back there, when it was like 2/10 of a cent, which was the time to do it. And I've made a little bit out of it. It's never really cost me any money. Man, I should have cashed out at this peak here, but it didn't. And as you can see, going back over time, let's go back ways here. It's been rocketing. I really wish I could have cashed out at that peak there, but let's go back to here. Anyway, approaching market close. By the way, for those of you who don't know, cryptocurrencies don't just trade during normal market hours. They also move after hours. They move 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. It's the one thing that you can trade pretty much anytime, and it can crash or it can explode at any given time. Unlike normal securities and options and things that you can only trade while the NYSE is open, crypto moves all the time, so it's something to keep an eye on. My investment in crypto is not in Webull, and Dogecoin is not offered on Webull. By the way, I am not sponsored by Webull or Robinhood or anything like that. I'm literally just starting this out. I'm just kind of showing you guys what I use. But as you can see here, it's been an incredibly sad day. We've got some GameStop is actually doing okay today. It's been back and forth, but it's been hovering over the last couple of weeks between this 150, 160 mark, 170. What we got here? 174 was a peak. When was that? That was, God, that was today. It hit 174. Nice. Um, but it's been pretty stable since that craziness happened back in January. It's been really stable. Um, I'm shocked they haven't crashed it, but it seems like the manipulation tactics are at an end or at least in a lull right now. I do still have some GameStop, but I'm not playing that crazy chase the GameStop game. It got pretty dangerous there for a while. Um, Clover Health has actually been a decent stock. I bought in a little bit of that not too long ago. Let's go back over here. See, as I said, GME, I've got a fractional share there, nothing major. I put a little bit back in just to see what would happen. Carnival Cruise Lines has been one of my good ones. I actually used to own several shares of it, but I needed some money at one point, so I cashed a bunch of it out. Um, my deal has been trying to find dividend stocks because I want to build a portfolio that can eventually, give me some passive income going down the line. A lot of my trades, a lot of my buys um, are to build long-term investments. That's kind of the thing. Are you trying to be a day trader and make money every day off of swing trades, or are you trying to build a long-term investment? About half of my money I try to put in long-term investments, and the other half um, I try swing trades, options. I'm still really learning options, calls, and puts. Um, but it's tricky. There's some simple basics to it, but man, you can. It's like gambling in Vegas. You can lose a crap load of money. Market's closed. All right. So what do we got? Me personally, Carnival is. Let's change this up here. Last price down not quite a percent to 26.80 a share. Tesla has been crazy. Let's pull up Weeble. And where is Tesla? There we go. Yeah, Tesla's had kind of a weird last couple of weeks. It looked like it was recovering. It got back up into the mid 700s there for a minute. And it's down and up and down and up. I'm not sure what's going on there. But that's one of those long term. I believe anyway, Tesla's going to be a long term play. I really wish I could have gotten in 4 or 5 years ago when it was way cheaper, but it is what it is. AMC's been holding pretty stable between $9 and $10 a share. That's not a bad buy. Again, especially with the craziness and the manipulation going on. Um, if you're going to get into trading, I would recommend if you're on Reddit looking at Wall Street bets, don't necessarily take a bunch of the people's advice there, unless you've just got money burning a hole in your pocket and you like to gamble. Because I do keep an eye on Wall Street bets just to see what's going on and what these people are doing because um, they do throw a lot of money around, it seems. There's a lot of guys posting screenshots of their accounts, and what is going on with my Weeble here? Why is Dogecoin being weird? Let's try this again. There we go. I'm not sure what was up with that. Why do we have... Oh, wait a second. Why do we have two Dogecoins here? What is this? This is trading like a stock. Hold on a minute. Huh. That's weird. We have one showing up like a stock, and then the actual Doge. That's weird. I'll have to look into that later on. Anyway, my apologies. I completely forgot what in the hell I was saying. But Tesla's been crazy. But that's kind of a long-term play. I wish, really, really, really wish I could have got in way back here in 2016. If you did, congrats. I bought in here. And again, it's fractional shares. I made a little money, but not much. Again, I started with $250 in this account and 100 in Weeble. In Weeble, I have. I don't really want to go there. Hang on. Let's. Don't want to give away my account. Sorry. Well, I'm not going to go into that, but a company called Realogy Holdings and GoPro is what I have here. Let's oh, I'll tell you what. Let me do this. AMC. Where are we at? There's a good handful I'm watching that I just haven't bit the bullet and got into. GoPro. Here we go. Positions. Here we are. So I own. There's GoPro. There's Realogy. 5 shares of GoPro. 3 shares of Realogy at 55.35 value, 46.05 value. So my portfolio here is somewhere around 120 bucks, something like that. Again, it's not huge. I simply did the sign up with Webull, deposit $100, and you get it's supposed to be 2 free stocks, but I only got 1. And the one they gave me was worth. Well, no, I take that back. I did get 2. One of them was worth. What was it, like $8? The other was worth like $3 or whatever. So I just turned around and sold them and cashed that out, and the money's just sitting in the account. And neither one were anything. I looked into the companies; they're not big companies. It was little stuff. So, but Webull I like because the charts are quite a bit more accurate. You get a lot more information. Robinhood, it's very basic. You can get. Oh, where is it? I know there's a way to do this, unless they've changed it. Oh, no, I remember. You have to go in here and then go expand. You can get your candlesticks. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's fine. You can get your candlesticks here, and you've got your volume here. Where are they? Have changed this. How do I get my candlesticks here? There we go, right there. So it's not as up to the minute as Webull is. Webull, like I said, has a lot more accurate information, but you can kind of check this out over the course of the day. I usually, and I do work. This is not my living. YouTube is not my living. I have a normal jerk-off day job. But it's been slow due to the old I don't even know what to call it because YouTube is very cracky whippy about saying stuff about the Rona. So that'll be the only time I say it. But work has been kind of slow due to that. So generally I'm logged into my home computer here from my work computer and just kind of checking stuff out and watching things and whatever. But today's market close has been kind of a disaster, and it's been going that way for a couple of weeks. Man, as you can see, my portfolio over the last, let's go to the last month, I'm down $100, and it's only bouncing because of the cryptos. Again, the old Dogecoin is see, I bought more. I sold out of Doge completely 9-10 months ago when it was still hovering around 2 or 3/10 of a penny. I bought back in at 9 cents, and I bought some more today, so that put my average cost up, but still 15 cents average cost is not bad, assuming this thing goes. And it's one of those for roughly the $20 I put in there. I'm just going to hold it. If it goes crash and burn and goes away, so be it. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't really want to miss the opportunity, because had I stayed in with my 5,132 shares or coins, or however you want to word that, I would be sitting real pretty right now. As a matter of fact, let's just do some quick maths here. Let's 39. We'll just leave it at 39 cents. Take some off the top. If I still had 5132 times 0.39, that'd be a nice chunk of change. And that 5,132 shares, when I had them, cost me less than $5. So I don't want to miss an opportunity like that again. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. If it dips, I don't want to buy any more above 30 cents because that's silly to me. Because if your cost is 50 cents, yeah, a dollar is doubling your profit. But if your cost is way down, a dollar, your profit's higher. So under 30 cents, I'll buy more. Anything above 30 cents, I'm just going to sit and wait. But right now, though, getting into the market isn't a terrible idea because things are down and you want to buy low and sell high. Um, so I guess we'll just see how this goes. And right now, a lot of things are down. Again, Clover doing pretty good. Let me go back to my profit slash loss here. Total return. What did I do with GME here? I bought back in a fractional share at 148.60. So I've made a whopping dollar. But again, I'm not chasing that after what happened last time. It got way up there. I unfortunately did not get in on that boat. I got in down here, and when it peaked here, I sold. Uh, Take profits where you can get them. But chasing the Wall Street bets type of stuff is not a good way to, like I said, unless you're just a huge fan of gambling or an addict, which you do you, boo. So, kind of a depressing start to the week for the stock market, but we'll just see how this goes. And I know this is not the best intro ever. This type of content is very new to me, and it's something that I'm new at, but I feel like there aren't enough channels. Come on, Doge. Let's just keep crawling. Maybe if I stop watching you. Let's go ahead and switch back over here. But I don't feel like there's enough Joe Blows out there like myself that are even trying to talk about this, because most people feel like, well, I'm just a beginner and whatever. Like I said, I've been doing it for about 2.5 years now. Again, I'm no expert or financial advisor, but I do like making content. I do have my hand in a lot of things and channels and all of the things that I do outside of my day job and outside of attempting to do this. So I will develop this over time as we go, but I'm not a quitter, so I'm going to keep at it, and hopefully people dig it. And if you don't, that's cool. Tell me in the comments to shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to keep going. So this was just the first of videos to come. I'm trying to do these at least once a week, maybe twice a week, opening day, closing day. And we'll just see how this goes, but I'll develop this over time. And I just want people to know that don't be scared to jump into something. Don't play with money that you can't afford to lose. If you can't afford to just light it on fire and watch it burn, don't necessarily do it. But I feel like if you can take a little bit of money and get started with it on your own, you've got just as good a chance as your 401ks or IRAs, because this is what they're doing with them. Only you don't really have any say-so as to what they do with it. They go, we know what's best. We're going to do this. And then when the market crashes and your savings is gone, you're like, what the hell? At least this way you have control over it. You can watch it. You can manipulate it when you want to, and save your own ass. So don't be afraid to do it. Again, dip the toe, play with a little bit of money, and as you can afford to put more in it, put more in it. Just try to learn what you're doing, though, and I'll, over the next several videos, I'll kind of explain what I've learned, how I learned it. And again, as you saw, I'm not sitting on a crap ton pile of money. I'm not like some of these guys who have borrowed a bunch of money on margin and are showing, oh, look at all this money I'm throwing around. Well, okay, either you started off with money to burn, or maybe you had a trust fund, or again, maybe it's margin. Margin is where you borrow money to buy stocks, and you at some point have to pay that money back. It's just like taking out a personal loan. It's not just yours forever. You have to pay that back. So if you sell off that stock, you're then obligated to pay that debt somehow or another. That's not something I'm willing to mess with. I don't have the income to support doing something like that should it go belly up. But if you want to try it out, I'm not sure how to go about doing it or who does it. I know people do it. I know places do it. I believe Robinhood does it, but I don't know what it takes to do it. So that's lesson one, margin. That's what margin is. But anyway, I'm going to stop babbling. Market's closed. I'm going to sit here and keep an eye on Doge and enjoy my after work beer. And I'll see you guys on Friday, most likely. But thanks for joining me. Oh, and I've renamed my channel. It used to be BHD Vlogs. As you can see here, it's now Project Roundtable. I decided on that name because I'm going to have playlists for all the different things that I do. Instead of trying to have just a buttload of videos on one channel and no one knows what the hell's going on, or what. Every channel has a theme, and I do too many things to stick to one theme, so I figure I'll call it Roundtable. Because we're going to have a bunch of shit laid out on the table and see how it goes. So anyway, that's my first stocks and finances video. I know it's kind of drab and drawn out, and hell, I might even be rambling. So I'm going to go ahead and call it, and we'll see how the market does on Friday. I'll see you guys then. Thanks.